Lords and ladies of YouTube, welcome to my Crusader Kings 3 series. We are going to be using the Game of Thrones mod for this series. We're playing in the timeline of the Rogue Prince, which is of course in 106 AC. Most of you will probably know the lore already for this timeline. If not, I'll just give a quick recap. King Viserys sits upon the Iron Throne and has just named his young daughter Rhaenyra as his heir. That has not sat well with his brother, Prince Daemon Targaryen, who believed that he would be heir to the throne, and he is grown tired, basically, of waiting for the crown, so he wants to carve out a kingdom of his own, and he has allied with Lord Corlys Velaryon. Instead of playing as one of the Targaryens, we are actually going to be playing as Lord Corlys Velaryon for this series, and hoping to forge out his own path. We are going to obviously start with the help of Daemon, who is his ally, but Lord Corlys sits upon Driftmark, and we're going to just kind of see where we can take it, whether he will stay allied with Daemon Targaryen or want to forge out on his own. We will have to wait and see what happens, but yeah, I'm pretty excited to start this playthrough. I'm excited, obviously, with the update of the dragons, so yeah, let's crack on and see where we can take it. Let's see what happens. Okay, so here we are. I stand on the deck of my flagship, the Sea Snake, once again, ready to set sail on another adventure for the glory of House Velaryon. The Triarchy's tariffs on the stepstones have been stifling the riches I had already won, and I'll not let some up-jump merchants bring my works down at the stroke of a pen. In this, I have made ally with Prince Daemon, who has already landed on Dwarfstone and begun preparing for the next phase of the war. I shall join him, and together we shall bring the Triarchy to its knees, to the stepstones. Exciting. Okay, so it looks like we're jumping straight in. The war is already started. Let's just take a quick look at Lord Corlys of Driftmark. Okay, so we have our spouse, obviously the Princess Rhaenys of Dragonstone. We have our children, so we've got Laena Velaryon and Laenor Velaryon, and Laenor is our player heir. We have our titles here: High Lordship of Driftmark, Lordship of Driftmark, and the Lordship of High Tide. And then we have a couple of claims as well. We'll check them out in a little while. Okay, so we have Owned Dragons 1 and Tamed Dragons 2. So this is exciting. I haven't played with the dragons as yet. Okay, so Corlys doesn't have a dragon himself, so we have Vhagar, which is Laena's dragon. Meleys, which is obviously Princess Rhaenys' dragon. She's a tamed dragon. And our son should have a dragon as well. Yeah. Sea Smoke, there we go. So that's Laenor's dragon. Awesome, this is exciting. Okay, so it's just Corlys who doesn't have a dragon. Okay, so let's have a look. We've got some decisions to work through. We don't need to... We're quite rich, to be honest, so we don't need to look at a loan. We'll get rid of that. Pay homage. I can formally and publicly pledge allegiance to my liege. Okay. My liege is King Viserys. Petition the liege. Don't need to do that just yet. Grand Tournament, we don't need to do that. We're just about to head into war. Choose a patron aspect. So we will take the warrior, as we're just about to head into war. We will take the warrior for the added prowess and the maximum battle roll. There we go, that is our patron. 50% more, yeah, so we will go... We already have that. We could actually take Marshall. But are we going to be letting him go into battle himself? Let's just actually take a look at who we have. Before we decide anything, we'll look at our council. So I've started with worse. So Princess Rhaenys is obviously at the moment, she's just assisting ruler. I think what we'll have her do is chivalry. Her support gives us +7 martial, which we need that right now. Organise army, that's fine, we'll leave that there. Disrupt schemes. And scat fleets. Everything is as it should be. We have some unstationed. We've got our Dragon's Guard, Dragon Spears, and the Mangonels. Okay. Let's station them. Station them at high tide. Can we station these? Ah, we can't. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave that for now as it is. Since we're about to go into war, we will take... Let's see. Control. We'll take the extra martial. We'll go for strategy focus. Okay, and we don't have any perk points at the moment. Okay, and we better raise all armies. Children like guardians can negotiate an alliance with your cousin, not inside your realm. Right, let's have a little look quickly. Okay, let's negotiate that alliance. Glad to call you an ally. Marvellous news. Ended into a regency, joined a war. Okay. Who's leading? So it is us that's leading. Let's just have a look if we have anyone. So she can use the dragon, right? If we have her... I'm tempted to do that, in all honesty. We will have her do that, I think. We can quickly create an accolade just before we get cracking with this war that's raging on. So our nephew and knight, Ethan Velaryon. Let's do that. Tender. What does this mean? Martial games, okay. Army, so we'll take that, I think. And Marauder. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to change this actually, and we'll call it the Knight of the Sea. That will do, and we'll create that accolade. Lovely. And the successor, can we name a successor? No, we can't name a successor yet, that's fine. Okay, right, let's get cracking. Where we at? My resolute Master at Arms, Master Maelor, is known for his prowess in military matters, especially in areas where I have found myself lacking. Will you teach me better things to do? So it's 95 gold. I mean, we have the gold. And we have an 82% chance of gaining flexible leader. I mean, we'll try it. Hang on. To the benign Corlys, I propose a marriage between my daughter and your nephew. Into House Velaryon. I mean, what a time to send a marriage proposal. We're at war currently. Do you know what? Okay, fine. Fine. Commander Princess Rhaenys. How do I see if the dragon is taking part in this war? I assume. Flexible leader, Master at Arms. Impressive, my lord. My inclination towards the teachings of Master Maelor might not come as a surprise, but I find myself satisfied nonetheless. Finally, I know what that fuss was all about. Okay. We gain the flexible leader trait, I think. That's good. Just keep an eye on what's happening down here. Okay, so they're fleeing, that's fine. War's nearly over and done with. Gem in the rough. During one of our lessons in my daughter Lena's chambers, I noticed a collection of rocks neatly displayed on a shelf. One of the stones stand out in the collection. It is quite rough, but upon closer inspection, there is a deeply red, brilliant hue contained within. She notices my interest, picks it up and hands it over. You can have it, father. Become the owner of the rough gemstone. Crusty gemstone unearthed by Lena. That's noisy. A crusty gemstone unearthed by Lena in the vicinity of Driftmark. Nice. Thank you. We are at 100%, so victory, there we go. So Prince Daemon has gained the contested title. Okay, so we get 115 prestige. Nice war contribution, lovely. Ships in the clear. Solid landing has been established and the Triarchy's fleet cannot hope to maintain their blockade of the Stepstones any longer. If I wanted, I could sail back to Driftmark and return to my life of luxury, but I have come this far and surely glory and gold await me if I continue. So we lost the sea trade restricted, which is good. Join his war for the Stepstones as an attacker. To fight his wars alone. Okay, let's not let the opportunity pass. Let's join the war. Okay, victory. The Triarchy's fleet is aflame, and with it their hold on the Stepstones and our trade both in ashes. I have crowned Daemon, the king of the Stepstones, and the Narrow Sea in a ceremony before our combined hosts. And with his assurances of free passage and port, House Velaryon is the richest in Westeros once more. Lovely. Okay. So the alliance has proven fruitful. It should continue. Prince Daemon gets 20 opinion of those. And Corlys decided to continue the alliance. Okay. For now, we're going to continue. Okay, so we'll disband our armies. Now that the war's over with and things are a little bit calmer, let's just take a look. So our son is 13. Let's just see, can we find a spouse for him? Can we find someone of... No, there's no High Velaryon. No one of High Velaryon culture. That's a shame. How about somebody with Valyrian blood? She's Westeros Velaryon. She's 22. 20. What about if we look at Westeros Velaryon? Jane and she's Hale. She's craven, gregarious, forgiving, thrifty clerk, ill. She's quick. Let's sort initially, let's see. And someone who has inheritable traits. Okay, so there's these three. She's too old, we have to rule her out straight away. Might wait a little, we don't have to decide just yet. We don't have to decide just yet. So Laenor takes to the skies. Excitement is matched by angst in the streets as murmurings pass the latest word of the day. Laenor has managed to claim the bright grey beast sea smoke. The commoners chatter ceaselessly about sea smoke. The tale goes he has spent his whole life alone and would do so until death, but such hearsay is often misguided. Laenor joins the ranks of many dragon riders, past and present, who have made a home amongst the clouds. It is yet to be seen how he will handle the power that comes with such a coveted position. Lovely. Well done, Laenor. Let's hope he is not consumed by ambition. Well done, Laenor. A silver bride. Our high Valyrian ancestry is an important distinction to separate us from the common lords and the small folk of the realm. Yet with no suitable bride of the blood for my son, perhaps I should turn my eye across the Narrow Sea. Okay, so Aemon will attempt to negotiate a suitable match. We lose 170 gold. It's a diplomacy challenge. Oh god. So if we... So there's a 30% chance that he finds a poor match and let Laenor Velaryon gains the trait refusing marriage. We don't want that. We can't risk that, can we? High Valyrian ancestry important. Oh, god, I don't know what to do here. We can't risk him not marrying, can we, surely? I mean, he's probably going to find a suitable, or I don't know what that is. That just linked to the 30%, so there's a 30% chance. That's too high for me because I have really poor luck in this game. We're just going to have to say no to that. We'll find him a spouse ourselves. The end of a piece. In Master Aemon's attempt at improving my reputation, my incompetent Chancellor has agreed to a treaty that cancels out parts of my old treaty with Princess Rhaenyra. The way the princess sees it, she's free to declare war on me as she might wish. Why would you ever agree to this, Aemon? Why would you, Aemon? You fool. Absolute fool. Let's just quickly look at my council again. So, Aemon, have we got... He's a vassal. Let's have a look. What's he good at? He's not great at anything, is he? You're a vassal as well, I was going to say, because you're not brilliant. My spy master's okay at least. So can we get rid of you? Steward and vassal. Charismatic negotiator. I think we're going to have to swap for you instead. So you're going to be annoyed, the other guy, but... he's worse, so we're going to have to get rid of him from this. He's my Chancellor. You're a fortune builder. Okay, we're going to take you. You'll do, you're better. I might piss the council off, but... Nephew and knights. Vaemon, my nephew. We're going to assign you. So we have a great relationship with our spy master, which is good. The Septon likes us. Admiral likes us. Okay, we're kind of doing good now. Just a quick disclaimer as well, I am a bit of a noob at this game, so I have about 80 hours in game. However, about 50 hours of that was a few years ago. I didn't play for ages. And then I've come back and started playing with the Game of Thrones mod. And there's so much that I've either forgotten about the game or that I never knew in the first place. I'm probably not going to utilise everything. I'm probably not going to stand everything properly straight away. It's going to take a little bit of time to get back into it. But hopefully it won't take too long to get a hang of things again. He's no longer a ruler. What's happened to Daemon? Has he lost his... What happened? Princess Rhaenyra. I did want Dragonstone. This is a real shame. Rhaenys is pregnant. Lovely. Excellent news. So my niece-in-law, Cylana, has given birth to a daughter. Since the little one is part of the Valyrian dynasty... I just said dynasty. Dynasty in Yorkshire. She should be blessed with a good name. Visenya Velaryon. I don't mind that at all. This is interesting. I have no idea what's going to happen here right now. To be honest. So we have an alliance. Oh, we have a truce again? Hindered from declaring war. Does that mean I can't even... Oh, we're not going to get Dragonstone. I really wanted Dragonstone. This is such a shame. Can we not get any of these now then? Because they belong to her. 14,000. Could try and take the stepstones, like we helped Daemon to do, but I don't like being really split like that. It's really hard to keep an eye on anything that's going on. Decisions. Okay, what the heart wants. My daughter Lena enters my chamber, slowly shaking her head. Father, my lord, I want to discuss my betrothal, she says naively. I can't do it. I don't want to marry Alako. She continues, where to start? If I'm honest with myself, I can't stand him. Can't possibly find fulfillment from a man like him. Please, father, please don't make me do this. So he's slow, and that's a congenital trait. Why are we marrying her to this guy? He's not even that great all around, is he? Yeah, alright, you don't have to marry him. Fine. Fine, I'm happy with that. Right, instead of looking for you, let's take a quick pause. So she's comely, curious. She's trusting, gregarious, brave, and stubborn. Let's find her a spouse. Might need to be this guy. Will he accept matrilineal? Will not accept. Might need to be a Westeros Velaryon then. Celtigars. I mean, I would like... Giants wouldn't be bad. Let's see. Sir Adrian Celtigar. He's a knight. He's an amateurish plotter. He's not brilliant, is he? The others are quite old. Let's see. Matrilineal marriage he will accept. Into House Velaryon. Yeah, okay, we'll send that proposal. Okay, that's one of the children sorted, hopefully. Alliance formed. Nice. Gladly accept your betrothal proposition. Your daughter Lena will be betrothed to my son, Adrian. Excellent. Lovely. Okay, so I'm having to pick this back up after a crash. I only lost about 10 to 15 minutes of progress, I think, which is unfortunate, but it could have been worse. So I think it was about 10 minutes, actually. 10 minutes of progress, so I just had to go back and see kind of where we were up to. So I'm just going to change this. I just changed these. I think I'm going to put her back on assist ruler. I think everything else is okay. We can skip ahead now. Okay, so daughter. So this is interesting because just before the crash, well, before it crashed, we'd already had this third child, and they were a son. Now, obviously, we've crashed, and they're now a daughter. Who will you become, my child, and what shall I call you? Let's see, a good High Valyrian name. We'll go for Rhaena, I think. Rhaena, yeah. I nearly said Rhaena Targaryen then, forgot that. Who the hell I was playing? Rhaena Velaryon. That will do. Okay, so he's gained 25. Nice. We'll keep swaying them. Okay, to the charming Corlys, I'm organising a grand tournament in Hollows. We'll start with the horse race contest. It should be quite the spectacle. The prizes will be of good quality, and should the opportunity for personal glory not be enough to entice you, join the grand tournament. I think we'll do that, actually. Oh god, are we stressed? We're not stressed. We had just gained some stress, but we're not stressed now. Before the crash, he was teetering on being stressed. That was due to a plague starting. Hopefully we won't get that roll around again. Okay, so all is fair. Many treaties have been written on honourable conduct in war, but those authors' lives weren't on the line. When they put pen to paper, to ensure victory I need to seize every advantage I can get on the battlefield, even if it means using tactics which may be considered unfair. So trick my enemies into overextending. Intrigue challenge. So 39% we gain 100 martial. 60% it fails and we gain stress. Don't really want to do that. Hit and run tactics. Okay. I'm gonna take the stress, I think. And use hit and run tactics. It's only a little tiny bit of stress. Do you know what? We'll join that grand tournament. Okay. Caravan Master. We'll let our nephew and knight, we can appoint him. Okay. Experienced captains. And is it worth 15% chance of danger in a forest? Forest guide. Yeah, it's not too much coin. We can afford it. Let's just try and eliminate as much danger as we can. There we go. And hired a captain. Lovely. Okay. My fellow attendee, Lady Alora, is hosting a grand tournament competition in the vicinity of the Hollows, and the time has come for us to depart. We shall represent the House of Velaryon and make the High Valyrian people proud. While we are there, we should also seize the opportunity to experience the Stormlander culture. Can't wait. Excellent. It's not the first time I catch my nephew, Malentine, fiddling around with some flowers he's been picking along the road. Sometimes I swear I'd even hear him sighing, overlooking Bay Break's holding. My liege, he said, it's not a secret that my heart has found a new home far from home. Alas, my soul aches for Amanda. My desire knows no end. Her eyes, her hair, I long for just a salute. I'd die for a word. Please, I beg you, let me stay with her. You've got decent prowess. Knight and trained fighter. Amanda. I'm gonna... yeah, there's room in the car for both of you. Okay, our road takes us through treacherous parts of Stormbrook. While I scan for any dangers ahead, a rustling bush grabs my attention. Could it be a wild animal? As I brace myself for impact, Momford jumps out of the bush instead, holding a plant. You scared me, Momford. Anyway, let me see what you have here. Some kind of a fruit, I exclaim. Yes, it looks and smells so delicious. I wonder what it tastes like. Maybe I'll take just a little bite. Hold on, if it's poisonous. Okay, so let's see. Grab the plant and toss it away. So there's possible outcomes. We will gain a rash. Or we gain 100 lifestyle. Okay, I'll let him eat it. It causes a painful stomachache. I'm gonna let him eat it. Okay. We gained 100 learning lifestyle experience. Fine. Tournament arrival. I have arrived at the site of the tournament here in the Hollows. Though not all the revellers have yet arrived, throngs of people wander through the colourful surroundings, all looking forward to the forthcoming displays of skill and prowess. There is no time to lose. I must begin preparing. I must be a victor at absolutely any cost. I can't wait for it to start. Food and drink is abundant during the tournament, to the delight of the attendees. 3 peasants in particular seem to be sharing what looks like an entire keg of spice wine. Okay, so there's some drunken chit-chat going on here that I have no idea what they're trying to say. So, mind if I join you for a cup of mead? 10% chance that we get drunk. Score decreases slightly and get a wicked hangover. 20% chance that they share some tricks and our score increases slightly. Or 70% chance you have a good time but nothing more and lose the stress. or they are blind drunk, it should be trivial to rile them up. 15% chance that they gain the trait Wounded, 30% chance Ormond gains the trait Wounded, and 10% chance we increase our intrigue. Disgusting, we gain some prestige. Ooh, I'm gonna try and lose the stress. I'm gonna try and join them for a cup of mead and hope that that doesn't bite me on the backside. Your entry did not qualify for the race. Oh no. We did lose the stress though. The finest horses in Kingswood, adorned in the colours of their owners, are led around the track. As the herald announces the contest commencement, the riders mill around as they wait for the beasts to arrive, some stretching, some eyeing each other up. It seems Lord Mathis of Golden Grove's mare, Deluge, has caught the eye of many an unlikely contender. Nothing beats a good race. Such spectacle. I have to place a bet. Must be a way to get my horse in that race. Okay. 85. Do we want to, or should we just place a bet? Let's place a wager. Does it just do it automatically? Oh no, okay, here we go. Peering at the bouquet by the tavern's dim light, I ponder the stream of odds he shouts over the heads of milling punters. Lord Edison's mare Knight is the favourite, 4-1 for Knight. So Knight's a safe bet, but I have a good feeling about Deluge. Let's put a bet on Deluge. Alan's horse bolts free. All I need to do now is bring it home. The crowd reaches the crescendo. The riders urge their steeds on in unison. The finish line looms. Come on. You may not qualify for the recital contest. Lord Engered's horse, Shade Spots, crosses the line as the crowd erupts. Closely followed by Lord Edison's Knight and Lord... Okay, so we did not. We lost the wager, yeah. Deluge came absolutely nowhere. Okay, so we're at the tailor. Browsing the wares on display in the tailor's shop, I spy a carefully wrapped package among the piles of garments and sundries. The tailor happily opens it for me, carefully untying the leather bindings to reveal an exquisitely embroidered crest, the Hunt crest. I feel like I want to kind of play towards the characters' traits, like what they would do, and try and roleplay as best as we can. Maybe not in every scenario, but I feel like because he's honest, and we don't really want... We've just lost some stress, we don't really want to gain it again. And I'm not sure really how that will help us, so we're going to take the Valyrian crest. Okay, we did not qualify for the recital contest. We are shocking. What's happened to our daughter? She's ill? Oh dear. What happened to her? Bad humours plague Lena, and the severity of her affliction is yet to be determined. Damn. So with her coming of age, my tuition of Lena is at an end. Even as a child, Lena always had a way with words. It is therefore unsurprising that she's taken... well... It is therefore unsurprising that she's taken well to the study of diplomatic relations, with an excellent grasp of all manners of etiquette, an understanding of all kinds of entertainment, and the eloquence to go with it. She will have little trouble navigating life at court. They grow up so fast. Nice. What happened to her? Do you know what? I'm gonna pin my children, actually. The moment I walk into the camp, I'm greeted by a pungent smell. Covering my nose with as much grace as I can while trying not to get sick, I'm approached by Carl, holding a handkerchief over his nose. You should go away, my lord. Contestants are getting ill, harmed by the bad air, he warns me. Oh shit. There must be an explanation to it, find it. So 95% investigates the camp and finds the cause. Tournaments must have been cursed. Score increases moderately. Why should I care? keep myself away from the camp. Spend 50 piety. Your score increases moderately. I'm gonna do this just because. Oh man, I wish I'd have been paying attention at the beginning of this for the horse riding. Would have been good. Okay. Look at you, perk for martial lifestyle. Nice. Okay, the varied crowd of contestants mill about the butts, comparing blows and trading tales of their finest shots. I got distracted then. That betrothal has been fulfilled, so Lena is now married to Adrian. Cool. The creak of bows. Oh, we qualified for the archery. My ears pick up as my name is mentioned, drifting across the gentle breeze. That could be a good sign or a bad one. Okay, it's time to show the world my skill. Oh no. Sabotage. I vowed to myself I would win a contest in this tournament. I can't help but consider a less fair approach to securing the prize of the archery competition. I'm sure my opponents would do the same if only had the idea. Who knows, maybe they already have. Dennis is the threat. Dennis is the threat. Sought to sabotage Lord Dennis's bow before the archery continues, subtly changing the pull of the string to throw him off. Just as I was about to take my leave, my careful work moments from completion, I turned to find Dennis' attendant mouth agape. Before I could react, he had rushed off to tell his master. What foul luck. Ah, shit. Gained known saboteur. General opinion -5. She lost 15 opinion. Okay. I watch with a practiced eye as Mathis begins his approach towards the targets. The first shot flies true and thuds home. The second was more wayward, much more wayward. A shrill cry, an ungodly scream pierces the air. The second arrow had not just missed the target, but flown so far wide that it landed amidst a group of waiting competitors. Landed, indeed, in Alan. Oh dear. A crowd rounds on the stricken man. He is laying on his back, clutching his wound in a vain effort to stop the blood, the arrow still embedded, half a hand deep in his flesh. Jeez. Okay, call a physician. This is not my concern. Well, this isn't fair. Why should we call the physician? Lose 85 gold? I don't really want to be losing 85 gold for the sake of someone else. Yeah, it's not my concern. Okay, a light breeze ripples through the field as another competitor takes their shot. The crowd are respectful and quiet. Honestly, a little too quiet and respectful. I almost fancy I can hear a yawn amidst the polite applause as the bowstring twangs and the arrow strikes home. I move forward to take my turn. More genteel yet scattered acclaim follows. It's hardly a dynamic gathering. As I notch an arrow, an idea, not a particularly sound idea, but an exciting one, drifts into my thoughts. Let's see them yawn through this. Give them something to cheer. So 99% that we hit the target blindfolded. 1 second. No, we need to do that, I think. Yeah, we're not gonna miss, surely. Yeah. Score increases moderately. Gained 150 prestige. Nice. Dusk begins to draw in slowly but steadily as the competition continues, the snapping of a string at a staccato rhythm. I lean on my bow, considering the path this contest has taken so far, such as when I decided the contest needed a little livening up. The competition begins to draw to a close as arrows continue to fly into and past the butts. If I'm to make any impact on proceeds from here, I must act now. I am one with my bow. So that's 65%. A finer arrow. This trajectory should suffice. That's 72%. We'll go with this one. Okay, I step forward, knock, aim, draw and loose. The arrow whistles through the air, thudding deep into the target. The crowd erupts. There can be no arguments. It is a huge point in my favour. I am winning. Victory is so close. Only a few more arrows are remaining for each competitor. The end is at hand. One last knock. Okay. What? Trumpets sound, the crowd clamours, competitors begin to assemble, the contest is over, and someone's moment in the sun is being readied. A herald steps forward, voice booming out across the scene. After many trials, some tribulations, and above all else, some truly spirited competition, we have our final three. In third place, the gutsy Lord Dennis. Damn it. Coming in second, Lord Arlen, that of course leaves us with our victor, Lord Mathis. God damn it. I'll show them next time. Sun comes down on the final day of the tournament and the massed crowds begin to disperse. I find myself ruminating over the results. Lord Mathis had the finest aim in the archery. Lord Engered's horse finished first in the horse racing, and Lord Allen's mastery of verse saw them a worthy winner in the recital. I was unable to win a contest. What a great occasion. Okay, well we gained some trait experience. Okay, fine. Okay, and I think after that it is time. I think we'll time to call an end to this episode. Thank you so much anyone for tuning in. I'm sorry if it becomes a little bit discombobulated in the middle of the video, because like I said, I did have a crash and I lost some progress and had to go back, so things might not marry up. I will try and edit in to make it as smooth as possible. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I would really appreciate if you've liked the video. Please do leave a like, consider subscribing, and feel free to leave a comment with any tips, hints, questions or criticisms. I'll take them all, and yeah, I hope to see you in the next episode. Thanks so much for tuning in. See you, bye.